Hey, I'm talking to you. Good morning, Project 19 Men. It's good to see you this morning right here on this Wednesday morning. Gosh, the 1st of August, can you believe it? And I want to talk this morning with you men about doing the thing. Doing it. Just doing the thing. Good morning, Todd. It's good seeing you this morning. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Is Bob Hoffman on this? Wow, it's good seeing you, Bob. Haven't seen you in a while. It's great to have you on this morning. Let's talk about doing the thing. Listen to me, guys. Doing the thing is doing that one thing that you've got to get done. Good morning, Brian. And listen, what I want to share with you this morning, that one thing maybe you've aspired, good morning, Jason Zill, it's good seeing you, my friend, that you have wanted to be an entrepreneur and start a business. Maybe that's the one thing, just doing that thing right there. Or maybe you've wanted to write a book. Just do the thing, just write the book. Good morning, Yvonne. Or maybe, just maybe, fellas, the one thing that you need to do is just be the husband that your wife has always wanted and looked for and needed in her life. Or perhaps maybe just doing the one thing that you've got to do is just being the dad to your children that you never had. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that one thing is, but you've got to do the one thing. You've got to do it, and you've got to put everything else, all your distractions aside, and you've got to go do that one thing. It's got to get done. You've got to accomplish it. You've got to fulfill it. You've got to pour everything, heart, soul, mind, body, everything, blood, sweat, and tears into that one thing, and you've got to go accomplish and get it done. But I want to talk to you about two important things you've got to consider when you set out to do just the one thing. Whatever it is. Maybe you've got to set a goal to accomplish financial prosperity. And you've got to set that goal, and then you got to go achieve it. You got to go start knocking off what you got to do to get it done. Well, I don't care what it is. But here's the thing. There's two things that are very important when you're setting out to do the one thing. Number one, you got to do it when you don't feel like it. Listen, I know this happens because it happens to me. It happens often where that alarm goes off and you just don't want to get out of bed and you don't want to have to go do what you got to get done. Listen to me, men. Listen to me. You have got to do that one thing when you don't feel like it. Good morning, Aunt Glenna. It's good seeing you. I'm going to wave at you here real quick. Hang on there. All right, there we go. So you have got to do the one thing when you don't feel like it. Yeah. And the reason why that you have to do that one thing when you most feel like not doing it, man, listen to me. Number one, it builds discipline. We live in such a lazy, apathetic, mañana, I'll do it tomorrow culture that no wonder we're in the mess that we are in. No wonder that our marriages, no wonder that our fatherhood, no wonder that our businesses, no wonder that all of these things are where they are today. And it's because so many of us men just fail to do the one thing when we don't feel like it. And we can't make the excuses, and we can't roll around in all of the self-pity and poor me. No, you just got to get up and you got to go get it done. Because it builds discipline. But listen, not only does it build discipline, fellas, it builds character. You begin to show the world the nature and the character and the quality of a man that you are when you do the one thing when you don't feel like it. Even if people aren't around to see what it is that you're doing and what you've set out to do and accomplish, you're building the character that when people run into you, when people bump into you, when people meet you, they notice a difference because you've chosen to do the one thing even when you didn't feel like it. But here's the next thing, fellas, is you got to choose to do the one thing when it hurts. You got to do the one thing when it stretches you to a point to where it hurts so bad. Because here's the reason why you've got to do it when it hurts. Because that produces the necessary growth in order to achieve and become and do and be everything that you've been created for and the greatness that is on the inside of you. We have to learn, men, that doing the one thing is going to hurt. It's going to cause, at times, some of the greatest and most difficult pain in our life. But I'm going to tell you right now, I would much rather live with the pain of discipline than with the pain of regret. I've got enough crap in the back behind me. I've got enough mistakes in my life. I've made enough foolish choices that I'm no longer going to settle for anything less than everything that I was created for. And all I've got to do is just the one thing. I've just got to go do it. I got to go do what I got to do, no matter how painful it may be. Because that pain is going to produce the man that I'm created to be. So did you hear me this morning? Just do the one thing. Just do the thing. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Being the dad, being the husband, writing the book, starting a business, setting a goal. I don't care. I have no clue what your one thing is. But I know this. If you'll do it, and you'll do it when you don't feel like it, you're going to build the discipline and the character that men need today in our world. Good morning, Gabriel. It's good seeing you. And you need to have that disciplined nature, and you got to have that character in this world that's going to make a difference. Our country needs it. I'm telling you, they need men who are going to stand up and do the one thing when they don't feel like it, and when the rest of the world is wanting to slap us in the face. And then you got to do the one thing when it hurts. When it causes you the greatest pain, you push through it. You work through it so that you will grow into everything that you've been created for. That's it, man. I'm done. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get on with the rest of my day so I can get to the one thing I got to do and get it done and accomplished. But I wanted to speak those words of encouragement into you this morning. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see you mañana.